Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back again. Today, inshallah, here we are in JSS 3 and we shall be taking the subject English. Why the topic composition? The topic composition. What is a composition? I think this is a topic you are familiar with. Rather, we need to expand now. We say composition. In English, composition is the arrangement of words and sentences in order to what? In order to form a complete, in order to form a meaningful work. The arrangement of words, sentences in order to form a meaningful work. Meaning you arrange your words. I am, or your sentences. I am a boy. She is a girl. So a situation where you arrange your words, your sentences in order at the end of the day or at the end of the work, you form a meaningful work. We call it a composition. We also have the types. We have 4 types of composition. The first one named we have what we call narrative composition. While the second one we have what we call descriptive composition. While the third we have the argumentative composition. And the last one we call it the expository composition. So these are the 4 types of composition we have in English. The first one, narrative composition. The second one, descriptive composition. The third one, argumentative composition. And the last one, expository composition. Looking into the composition, each takes its name. The first one, narrative, from the word narrate, meaning you are to narrate a story, an event, an incident that ever happened, or an incident or event that you witness. You narrate about it. For instance, you witness an accident that took place maybe on your way coming to school. You narrate, meaning you write about that incident. We call it a narrative composition because you are narrating something that occurred, something you witnessed. That is narrative composition. While the second one, descriptive composition, from the word describe. You either describe someone or you describe something. Whenever you write a composition describing someone, maybe you are describing yourself, or maybe you are describing your brother or someone you know, or you write describing something. For instance, describe your school, describe about something you know. We call it descriptive because you are giving a written image of that person or that thing. The third one we have the argumentative composition, from the word argue. Rather not the kind of argument you do have at your sitting places or maybe at the market or co. This is an argument on a reasonable topic, an important topic. A situation where you argue on a topic. This one says no, while the other person says yes. You write about that topic, we call it argumentative composition. For instance, a topic that says doctors are better than teachers. Mr. A writes about yes, doctors are surely better than teachers, when Mr. B says no, teachers are better than doctor. You write about such topic, we call it an argumentative composition. And the last but not the least, we call it expository composition. Expository composition is a type of composition where you explain in details about somebody or someone, about somebody or something. You explain in what? In details, not as that of descriptive. For that of descriptive, you just give an hint about that person or that thing. But for expository, just from the word expose, you need to expose everything that has to do with that person or that thing as a title or the topic. An instance, you are asked to write a composition about how to study hard or how to pass your examination. You are writing what we call expository composition because you have to expose or you have to bring out in details each and every step you need to take in order to pass your exam. So in a nutshell, you see a composition is the arrangement of words and sentences in order to form a meaningful work. And the 4 types of composition are narrative composition, the one you narrate about an event or something you witness. The second one, descriptive, you describe about somebody or someone. The third one, argumentative, you argue or you debate on a topic. While the last one, expository, where you write in details about somebody to someone. Lastly, your assignment. So your assignment, you are to write about the present holiday you are what? Observing. So from the question you take into look, is it a narrative composition, or a descriptive, or argumentative, or expository? You choose and you write about the holiday. With this, I call it with the Assalamu alaikum.